You're listening to The Monks. You're here with The Monks. I'm Josh.
I'm Heather.
And thank you very much for being here. How are you been? Haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah.
Like we don't live in the same household.
Yeah, you've been at work all day. Haven't seen you since you kissed me goodbye.
The kiss goodbye, by the way, with the shades drawn, it's such a like...
I know. I can see you.
Help.
I can see you totally clear.
Because your eyes are adjusted. You're
right.
still sleeping.
And you're like, and I'm just like, stay still.
I can't.
Like, I'll just.
And I just, every time I'm like, it's going to be, you know, I'm always.
It won't be because I can see.
You can see. So I just need to bend down and then you can see. Well, that's good. That's good information. You could see me struggling. I don't know why you're not, like, you know, if you're the siren song, you know, that's going to make this thing happen, say it. Because I'm like,
I think it's funny.
Like trying to back a semi-trailer in or something. I'm like, oh, goodness. It's been a whirlwind.
It has.
Right? Mm-hmm. I feel like we haven't done this in forever. And really, we're only a week out, you know, from the last one. It's just a little bit, a couple extra days have gone by than what we normally would in between them. Because we had your folks in town.
Yep.
Always a lot. Not your folks, but just like when you're the visitee, you know, when you're the visited, it's a lot of pressure. You know, like when you live in a city and you go back home, like if you're returning to where you're from, you know, where's the pressure for these people? There ain't no pressure for your friends or family. Yeah. They're like, yeah, if you like something, you already know about it. Go to it. Go to that. Or at best, they whip you around. Their list is pretty easy, right? Because I know they're like, well, we take them to stuff. And I go, right. And that list consists of what wasn't here.
Right.
We'll take you the stuff that wasn't here. I'm like, you've never been here. I got a whole city I'm supposed to unpack for you. Yeah. One of the greatest cities in the world. And they're like, can you kind of give me like a spark notes on that? Like, can you kind of make sure I hit all? Like, I'm not Eater. I don't. I'm not trailguides.org. I don't know every trail. I don't know your physical limitations.
When they came last time to visit, we had just moved here less than a month. We had lived here less than a month. And we didn't even know there was a park at the end of the road. Yeah,
we've been almost nowhere. That's very true because it's a beautiful park. We go there all the time. And I do think they really enjoyed that park. And that's how, like, I feel like a couple times they've gotten the short end of the stick that way. When they first came out to visit us in LA, we had been there for maybe a month or something like that. Yeah, a couple months. You know,
they like to
see where
we are, make sure we're safe, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's sweet. I mean, I get it. My mom likes to Google street walk it. You know, she's like, okay, I've looked at some restaurants. I've read some reviews. I've looked at a lot of menus. I kind of just walked around. And it feels like 6 years ago when that Google car came by, it was pretty good. You know, because you never know when that's happened. I'm like, what date is this? Because we all do that. Like when you're looking at houses or something, you're like, let's street walk it, kind of get a feel for the area. And it's like, well, for one, those are always during the day. And for two, who knows when this was?
Yeah.
This could have been years ago. But do you think they had a good time?
I think they did. Yeah, I hope so.
I think so.
We went to a jazz club for dinner one night. That was super cool.
That was dope.
And I'm sure it was a highlight of their trip because it was in the Tenderloin district.
Yeah. We didn't realize that when we made the reservation. But you know what? I'm glad that we didn't because had we known, honestly, you know, Tenderloin is pretty avoidable, I feel like, for a lot of people. It's got a lot of activity going on. Yeah. A lot of fentanyl fold happening throughout the Tenderloin. Just a lot.
A lot of dogs. A lot of dogs.
Quite a few loose dogs, but also accounted for dogs. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you tried to help that dog, you're going to be in trouble. Like
you're
that ain't a dog.
Yelled at.
Yeah, that's not you may be chased.
A lot of the sidewalk taken up.
That's my one note. I go, guys, getting a little tight for the walking.
But it was
sidewalk. No.
It was good for them to see the reason I asked them to take their shoes off at the door and put on house slippers.
Yeah, that is true. There was no more comment on shoes, which they were great about taking off the shoes and everything. It wasn't like they were jerky about it. But I feel like, then there's just the like, oh, I get it. I get it. The Tenderloin precedes itself because even your mom was like, if you end up if you don't want to, I will pay for those tables that you reserved. I will pay you back for that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go, I said, what? We don't got to go. Just because we made a reservation doesn't mean we have to go. Because I've heard of this place. Here's the kicker. I don't want to fight this too hard. They are dead on correct about Tenderloin. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. So like the whole way there, I'm like, if we get there and it's too sketch, like if it's literally like, okay, because there are some places that I feel so bad for the establishment where I go, who's going in here? Mm-hmm. You got to be tried and true. Like, I live in the neighborhood. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here to gentrify. Reporting for duty, sirs. Like, I'm going to make it artsy. Where are my cafes? I'm not that. I'm like, okay. So I see too much energy and I go, I'm just not going in there. Mm-hmm. It's not for me. I don't need a burrito that bad. I don't need to hear jazz so bad. I can listen to jazz on Spotify and not get shivved. Mm-hmm. You know, but we get there, it's fine enough. So I'm like, all right, guys, tuck and roll. Let's get you out. You and I go park the car.
Well, you did have a bit of an energy, like go.
I did. I said, you gotta move. Leave it. I dropped it. I'm like, leave it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't care if you
wait inside.
Go inside. They're asking questions they already know. What's the name? My name. It would be my name. Here. Yes, where it says jazz. And then we go and park. And here's the thing, though. On the drive, and this is how block by block it can be, like street by street. Mm-hmm. We turn. And as you're going to the parking garage, which we know is like, I think a 2-minute walk, 3-minute walk, super close by. The first street we turn on, I was like, oof, okay.
Yeah.
Because every sidewalk space was absolutely occupado. Mm-hmm. And it was bustling at this point. It's not the sleepies, it's the wakies. Mm-hmm. I think they might be the ones who maybe provide the sleepies. So I was like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
I definitely have like a face that I think people go, what's up with the mustache? What's up with the mustache? Just say it. Say if you're a cop.
You have to say it.
You have to say it. And I go, do I say it?
They said I don't have to say it.
They said I don't have to say it.
They said I don't have to say it.
No, it was. Yeah.
I did think if the parking garage is on this street, I don't want to walk down this street. But then we did a little turnaround.
Literally, you just turned one more
and it was
street.
Pretty clear, that walk.
Yeah,
it was one block.
Yeah, we had a plan. We were like, and we sound so exactly how we were too. And I fully acknowledge it. It was way too much head math going on. Mm-hmm. It was like, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be an idiot. And the thing is, we've lived in major cities. I feel
like it was more than keep your head on a swivel, like this level of activity. It was quite a bit.
It was quite a bit. That's fair. But it you know what it was, really? It's not this. I think whenever you say it a certain way, people are like, oh boy. Am I scared? No. Do I see a potential that I go, it feels a little heightened. Mm-hmm. And it feels like I've been in situations where it's like, what's up? What are you looking at? Mm-hmm. What's going on? And things just start to escalate. Mm-hmm. That reminds me of kind of like where I'm from, where I'm like, nothing is certainly turning into a something. Mm-hmm. And we did not have full packed sidewalks full of something starters. So I was like, I just think this could get going. But, and I certainly don't need like the rents there, like slowing it down, taking out their city guides. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But we, of course, got there. And it was fantastic. Mm-hmm. It was called Black Cat. Mm-hmm. Black Cat Supper Club, something like that.
I think it was just the Black Cat.
Just the Black Cat. Mm-hmm. Really, really good band was playing that
great
night.
Band,
I should know their name. I do not. Mm-hmm. Oops. But it was a very enjoyable night. If food was good. That was the thing that kind of surprised me.
I was surprised. Yes, because you kind of pay for a table and you think, oh, this is going to be kind of whatever group food.
Yeah. I go in medieval times rules.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I go in, I'm here for the show. And same thing that happened to me at medieval times. I said, this is a really bomb rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm. This is good chicken they got here.
The way you sit, you pick your seats ahead of time, and I kind of knew we were probably going to have an obstructed view because I did pick the cheapest.
I remember us having that conversation. We're like trying to hear jazz, right?
Right. I don't
I'm
need
trying to visually see a lot of jazz.
So, of course, like, you couldn't really see. Could you see anything?
I could see the guitarist.
Okay.
In one hand, drummer who was crushing. Their drummer.
Oh, the drummer was crazy good. I could see the bassist and the saxophone / singer.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
That's all anybody I think could see at our table. Like kind of you
we
either
all
got
had
this
one
or that.
other.
Yeah.
We did have that conversation because each table is a different price point and we're cheap. Mm-hmm. And I also didn't. I really did kind of think. You know what it was instinctively. So I'm sat facing you, like wall behind you. Mm-hmm. Stage is like way over here. Instinctively, when you hear music, someone singing and doing these things, and they're the reason that everyone's there, you do end up doing a lot of this. You know, you can't help but be like, what? You're kind of craning.
And you're not supposed to talk.
Yeah. So it was just a lot of me staring you in your face, going like, having fun?
What?
Having fun?
Yeah. A lot of mouthing stuff and then the other one going, I don't know what you're saying. I can't understand you.
Saxophone? Yeah, he has a saxophone, right?
Mm-hmm. It was not like typical, I would say pop jazz, like Frank Sinatra. It was like wasn't. Jazz.
It was jazz,
yeah. And
but he was a great singer,
Oh, he was a great singer. And I liked when they were doing songs, like actual songs.
Yeah, you don't like when they scat around, like when they're like...
A lot of it really felt like the part where I go, and next song...
Yeah, we're all guilty of that, right? Song gets to the end where the musicianship is really going to catch fire, and they go, just play us out. 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, just rip. And we're always like, on to the next one. Mm-hmm. I need words.
A lot of the time, I thought it felt like they were all on their own beat. It felt like each person was playing whatever they wanted to, and this person, and they were just doing that at the same time. It didn't feel to me like it went together. It probably did. I don't have like a musician's ear or something, but it did feel like a lot of, this is going to sound harsh, but noise.
Oh boy. Yes, it does sound harsh. They go, did you see this? It says review, quote unquote noise, but then loved it.
Love
5 months. What? Oh, she just felt that anytime we were being musical, noise, but loved the energy we bring. I did not feel that they were just like doing whatever, but you a couple times were like, does it feel like they're all just doing whatever? Like
doing their own thing.
Does it feel a little too jazzy? Is it too jazzy? Garçon? Do they know they're together? What is this?
Do they know how to play the same song?
Is this a jam session? You're going to charge us for a jam session?
It's like an improv music.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
She's like,
it cost me $5 to go to.
This is the first person ever hearing jazz. They go, it's like they're improvising music. Am I crazy? They're kind of finding it. And then they're finding it.
I did think I've heard some people on the streets playing saxophone, like really ripping on their sax.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like he really ripped it on the sax. I thought I did think he was reserved in his, everybody else like had a real hardcore jam on their instrument. And I felt like he could have really let loose.
Maybe he was like, it's kind of loud.
The saxophone?
I appreciated it for that reason. I go, it is a little loud.
He didn't lean back one time.
So you just thought he should play like if you were doing an act out space work of doing a saxophone, that's what you want a saxophone player who is definitely playing the saxophone. Mm-hmm. You're like, come on! Like Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And he didn't do any of that for you.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. And then we're like wrapping it up there, and I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, it's nighttime in Tenderloin. If you thought daytime in Tenderloin was a little hairy, I bet nighttime's going to be a lot. Because one move that I saw they did in the Tenderloin when we were walking to, go meet your folks after we parked the car is for whatever reason, the city of San Francisco goes, so we got this great plan. And they do this everywhere, but they did it really heavy here. They were like, we have about 15 to 20 empty police cruisers and vans. We're going to park those everywhere because we're fairly confident that like criminals can't see inside cars. Is that accurate? And they go, wait a minute, I don't think they have different eyes. I think they're just people who made bad decisions. And they go, oh boy. Well, we parked about 18 cars. I don't know what the point of that is. I'm sure somebody could tell me, and I can tell you based on everything I saw, whatever the point is, it ain't working.
I thought the point was because there was a police station right there.
No
And they
way.
were probably just inside.
There was no police station.
There was a police station.
There was not a police station right there.
Yes, there was.
What?
We walked right past it, and I thought, not out. Maybe you should have your meetings out here so you can just kind of have eyes on it.
Are you sure there was a police station
Yeah.
right there? Really? I really thought they just parked.
Because I thought, what are you doing in there?
I couldn't believe that there was a police station there based on what I saw. Because whenever you just said that, I literally am like, what? I had this whole big rant about how they park these cars. That genuinely was a police station? That's weird.
It must be the back of it because they're not looking for
I thought you were going to say it must be the bad one because it's like, I mean, what is this? Like Pelham, like whatever, like taking Pelham 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Yeah. It's been took. Wow. That's wild. Because literally I was like, okay, everybody just stay here. I'm going to go get the car. Because it's nighttime. You know, things heat up at night, man. And there were these dudes walking in front of me, like 4 dudes. And I realized, like, I'm going to use these dudes, these younger cats. I'm going to use them as a bit of a shield. They got heads on swivel. You know, they're bopping around. But I'm keeping pace with them just as like, kind of like, just like, you know, take the first scare of the scarectors. Like, take the first boo zone, you know, where I'm like, all right, I see where that guy's at. Got it. Got it. I see this lady. She's got a parrot and she's got a thing. That's cool. That's vibing. No worries. No worries. And then they start to look back at me like, why is this guy following us so closely? And I said, oh, no worries. I'm normal. And that did not in any way it didn't seem to calm their worry. They sped up. They start speaking.
So you sped up.
They start speaking to each other in Japanese. They were speaking English whenever I said I'm normal. They switched languages on me. Like they were like, nah, we need to have a plan that maybe this guy doesn't understand. I don't think this guy is a dual linguist. I'm gonna step out on a limb. And I was so embarrassed to be like, absolutely accurate. You could speak any other language and I would have no idea.
Maybe Pig Latin.
Pig Latin? Probably not, honestly. Spanish, took like 3 years of it, wouldn't understand a lick of it. You could make your whole plan, but I'm following, they're looking back. And then it just so happens they're going to the same garage. So I'm just saying loudly things to myself. I'm like, gotta find my ticket. I'm normal and I park valet. That's why I'm coming in here.
Did they get their car before you? They were in. Okay, so they saw that you were
there.
They saw me.
They also saw me take out a wallet, which I think is a calming thing to see a person do when you're not sure what's happening.
If they're going to steal yours.
Yeah. Like he's taking out. He's okay.
That's his decoy wallet. Now he's going to steal mine.
Yeah, I throw it over here. When you look, I take yours.
That was from the last guy. He's out of money.
I just empty it and throw it down, and they go, oh boy. And I don't know what to think of that because I was like, I did not think I was dressed poorly at all.
No, you were dressed nice. We went to a nice place.
Yeah, I was like, but I know the energy shifted. Maybe it was just like, what's this guy's deal? And I said, look, man, yeah, thinking about it, it's probably a little much to ride your bumper, but we made it. We got to do jazz, baby. And I come pulling up to get you guys, and your parents, Central Florida, I'm their hero. You know what I mean? I'm Richard Gere carrying that lady out of the factory. Yeah. You know, and an officer and a gentleman. They're like, oh my, like, they're clapping, they're dancing in the street. Yeah. He did it by himself. Your mom's screaming to others. Your dad's just shaking people's hands. You'll get out. Our son-in-law went and got the car. The funniest thing, too, when you and I were walking into the place, we're like, we got all these plans. And I see this guy that looks like he just got off a bus from Nebraska. Plaid shirt, ginger hair, pale, looks like he's never even heard of jazz. Like he came from a town that they don't even let you dance or listen to music. And he couldn't have walked more in like not a care in the world. Yeah. And I said, okay, I feel stupid. I feel stupid. Now, I don't know if he's just a victim waiting to be victimized, but it really did make me feel, I was like, okay, I've made too much of a meal out of this. Heather, we had something happen recently that it's happened a couple times in the past, but it never stops feeling amazing.
Oh, I have no idea what this is.
Okay. We ordered from...
Now I do, yes.
A restaurant here. We ordered wings and pasta from a great Italian restaurant here. I won't say who because I'm not having any recourse come my way for what happened next. So we ordered DoorDash. and it gets delivered. And we always do the, like, just leave it at the door. You know, we don't have to do the handoff awkwardness. At first I think, oh, they just completely got our order wrong because there's 3 pizzas there. And then I realized, no. They got our order correct. And they accidentally took 3 pizzas from somebody. I forget the name on it. But it wasn't.
Oh, it had a name on it.
So it had something in there. And we opened these bad boys up. 2 out of 3 totally usable. One mushroom. Don't know. Gross.
Yeah, I tried it. I said, try it. We should try it.
Yeah.
What if we love it?
Never an opportunity like this again.
I'm never going to order it.
Never.
So, yeah, I took that bite and was like, So, yes, 2 out of 3 usable.
2 out of 3. 1 cheese, 1 margarita.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking it was pepperoni, but that's probably just because I know that's your favorite.
Yeah.
So
And
it was
third
my
one. See, because already life was too good in that moment. It's like 2 free pizzas. You know what I mean? Now, of course, the person with the eating disorder in me went, pace yourself. You can't eat 2 whole pizzas plus the meal you already planned to eat, but you can have a couple slices. And I ate that pizza for like the next 2 or 3 days. A couple slices every day. Really good. But yeah, you can't have it be pepperoni. It can't be all 3 something.
Yeah. That'd be too spectacular.
Yeah. It also does show me how much I do not have any interest in mushrooms because I was like, this is completely free. You know what I mean?
Well, we tried it. We didn't like it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Texturally, they're gross. That's my favorite thing when somebody's like, you know, a thing you can do if you're trying to get away from red meat is you can actually grill a mushroom.
I don't dislike mushrooms. I just don't like sliced mushrooms on pizza.
Are you worried that mushrooms going to
I don't want to represent myself false, you know.
So then lay it on me. You like mushrooms?
Stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah.
I like sauteed mushrooms.
Right.
Mushroom caps. I don't know, other ways, I guess. But
you like basically any mushroom, but you don't want it on a pizza.
I didn't like it on a pizza.
It
felt like
all mushroom all the time. And for all I know, I'm not a mushroom connoisseur. I don't touch the stuff.
Yeah.
It could have been several different types of mushrooms. They
looked kind of the same, I think.
I don't know. This place is pretty high end. I wouldn't doubt that they're not like, oh, this is that and this is that. And I go, again, you're talking about different levels of gross, you know, grossing me out. No, thank you. But that's not even the first. Oh, she said, is he going to take a sip or no? Gotcha. Empty. So hot. Why? That's my cup I do that with. Sorry. Oh, I had to. Sorry. But this is not the first time that we've had free food.
No. We've been so fortunate in the accidental free food.
Yeah. One Halloween night in LA. Little baked motorcycle. Really slow.
Let's go. Let's get it
I'm glad everybody could make it to the Rev'em if you got 'em meet up. That's right. If you got 'em, you. Hey guys, like, hello. We live here. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for nothing. Oh, that's the Rev Up meetup for you. I mean, they rev them if you got them. Rev them if you got them. They'll rev them. I mean, it's in the title. It's on all their vests. One Halloween in Los Angeles, we ordered Chinese food. We were a little baked, though.
Yeah.
So this took some time. This took some doing.
The order. Placing it.
I was actually so stoned that I remember we had it up on an iPad to place the order. And I just looked over at you and I said, you're like, did you get it ordered? And I said, how are they going to know we're going to pay for it? And he said, what? And I said, I just been sitting here. I haven't hit it because I don't know how they're going to know. Like, how will they know? It's not is it the honor system? And you said, our card's attached to the account that you're on. And I said, I can't do this. And then you ordered it.
I did, but it was a high. I feel like it was a one-time high of feeling, but it's like I just couldn't move fast. Mm-hmm. So it felt like 100 years before my finger finally pressed the order button. It just took a long time.
I remember thinking like, I'm probably a little too high. Yeah. Because I'm a very lightweight when it comes to these things. So I was like, okay, I did like a puff or two. That's always my max. Like if somebody's like, oh, how much did you have? I'm like, at most it'd be 2 puffs. So that would be my max. But sometimes, I don't know how other people feel, but I feel like I can take a puff, I can do 2. You know, sometimes I'm like rocking and rolling. Other times I'm like, oh boy. And I go, I don't know what the difference is. It's like if you eat a shrimp, you kind of know how that's going to go every time you eat a shrimp. But every time you like have a puff of weed, you're like, who knows? Let's see. I think some people enjoy the ride every single time. And I think I am probably, I'd say realistically, I'm 70-30. 70% I'm like, wee. And 30% I'm like, oh boy, that's a crippling thought. Oh, that started immediately. Okay, just control your heart rate and just remember to breathe. Like the amount of times I'm just like, everybody's just watching something or enjoying their lives and I'm just silently box breathing. Just going, get it back together. Nobody knows but you. And if this doesn't work, just remember we can always just go hold 2 ice cubes. And if there's no ice, we can just run a cold fountain under our wrist. So that's where I'm at.
Well, it wasn't the splash your face
with water. It wasn't the splash your face night. No, that was the only time in my life that without it being a joke or an act out or something in something that I just was like, I need to put cold water on my face and then look at myself in the way that you do in every dramedy where you're like, I don't know about this. So it wasn't that crazy, but it was like, I totally get what you mean when I'm like, man, time is timing, huh? I remember just like on the PlayStation 4 home screen, it just has the time. And I said, well, soon you'll be fine. You know, you'll get back in. It's been 1 minute. I would have guessed 2 hours, and it was 1 minute later than it was a minute ago. I was like,
you said too present.
Yeah, I said
I'm too present.
And you know what's crazy? That's probably a great thing, honestly. But I was like, oh boy.
Maybe if you did it and you were in nature and you really wanted to be that present with nature, like really seeing nature and feeling it and stuff.
I feel that way like when I'm at the beach, you know, because I'm like, first off, I'm beaching. That's it. Mission accomplished. At this, I got to figure out how to order DoorDash. It had me absolutely in shambles. I'm like,
We lived in an apartment that we were fairly confident that kids wouldn't come to for Halloween, but we still were like not sure. So we did still have candy, and we were just
ready in case.
You know.
But this road was like treacherously busy. Like I was like, they're not gonna come. So then you get the order placed. And we get it. And this is City Walk over in Universal City. And if you know, you get that City Walk chicken, you get that pork fried rice, you'd be hard pressed to find anything better on earth. It's that good. It's really so good. So, of course, in this state, we have this up like a couple of Colombian bricks. Like, we're like, quickly, like get that going. Pop, 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 half skis
also,
on
we
both.
want that food in our belly
immediately.
Getting your head a little bit like
exactly. Now I get to do the fun thing. My favorite thing is when you're still too baked and you go, oh, this is fun. Every bite I take, I go, don't choke. And then I go, what if that made you choke? And then you're off to the races. 70-30. 70% of the time I'm like, whoa, that's a flavor profile, huh? 30% I'm like, careful. It's gotten better people than you. So just careful. Chew. You don't think Mama Cass was better than you? She was better than you. Chew. So we're pigging out and we hear a knock at the door. And for some reason I go, I can't handle if it's a trick-or-treater. So I just leave and go to our backyard. And I just look through the door, through to our other door. And you go, it can't be a trick-or-treater. And you look out the slider at them and you go, it's not a trick-or-treater. Can you go out? It's a food delivery person. And I said, oh, okay, they probably just got the wrong house. I'm sure for some reason on Halloween, I was like, oh, I bet a lot of people were just like, yeah, I'm just going to stay in and let the food come to me.
Yeah, I don't want to be out driving or anything.
When you don't have kids, I always kind of felt like, why be another car on the road or something so, everybody can have fun. Which is, I don't know if anybody else is doing that, but that's what I thought.
Yep.
And then I step out and the guy goes, hey, I got your City Walk chicken, pork fried rice. And I was like, what? Because again, I'm too gone for that. I'm like, did I just make that up? Have I not eaten food? I swear to God, I've eaten food. I've chewed for minutes.
I swallowed.
Heather, we've eaten, yeah? And you're like, yeah, we've eaten, sir. We've eaten. We've eaten. It can't be for us because we've eaten City Walk chicken and pork fried rice. And he goes, okay, let me call the office. And I was like, I can't pay for another pork fried rice.
Why?
I don't want to. Because I don't want to. I would have ordered two. So immediately I go, this is an aggressive sales tactic that I won't stand for.
Just all in your head, though.
Of course, yeah. This is an aggressive sales tactic I won't stand for. So you just show up again, run the order back, and assume, 50% of us will just do it because we're already like, well, I guess I could take it for lunch.
No.
Okay, fine.
That's a normal thought.
Oh, okay. Because that's where I went. I was like, all right, all right. And he goes, oh, yeah, they just accidentally made it twice. And I was like, oh, okay. And he goes, well, you can just keep it. And I said, what?
I got the treat.
Thank you.
And I didn't even ask trick or treat.
Yeah. I was like, this is fantastic. And you talk about like a real, I'm shaking his hand. I'm like, thank you.
I was also shaking
Thank you.
people's hands.
Several. You guys hear? Did you guys hear? Got it twice, paid once. Yeah, I don't know. Just lucky, I guess. Just lucky, I guess. Am I right? Hey, ho, ho. Paying twice has got to go because I only paid once. Got two.
Yeah, that was a great night.
That was magical because here's the kicker, right? So you got double the Chinese food. And again, we've established City Walk chicken is, it's bomb. And then no kids do come trick-or-treating in this neighborhood. So your long con finally plays out where you go, we basically just bought ourselves a big old bag of candy. Right? We knew no kids were coming. But we had to both look at each other and go, it's because, like, would you imagine what that would feel like if a kid showed up and you ain't got no candy for them? You're going to look like a total piece of crap. Right? As you open a Kit Kat bar.
I wouldn't have got Kit Kat bars.
You're missing out. Kit Kats are pretty jam on for me. You don't like Kit Kats?
I
That's
don't really like. Yeah.
What's your top 5?
I don't think I have top 5.
Let's say you had a top 5. What's your top 5 Halloween candy?
I like Snickers.
Okay.
3 Musketeers. I eat them so weird.
How do you eat a 3 Musketeers? I know how it is. But you can say it for them.
I eat all the chocolate off first.
Just leave like malt.
And then I just eat that second.
I guess that's not that weird. We all have stuff that we do. Like everybody thinks they're normal and then they'll go to dinner with somebody for the first time and they're like, what are you doing? Oh, me? Oh, I'm sorry. I take bun off, upside down, half up, burger into 6 pieces.
Someone that ate their corn like...
Not corn.
No, what? Hot dog.
Corn is, first off, that's how you eat a corn. Unless you have a corn kernel, that's correct. No, this guy would go get a hot dog.
He has a hot dog, yeah.
And with no reservation, take it and start it in the middle.
Break it in half?
No, not break it in half. Bite it in the middle till it's 2 pieces. Then he starts working middle to end. And I said, it's one of the few times in life that I go, and how would we know if it's an alien? Like little stuff like this, like where they just can't get that one thing right, where they go, dude, you've seen how they eat hot dogs. Why are you eating it in the middle? Like it's going to get the whole operation shut down. Just eat them in the end. He goes, I think I did. And they go, you didn't. That's why we're bringing it up again about how you're supposed to infiltrate humans. Dude. And there was one other thing this guy would do, because one night we had him over. He was dealing with a lot in his life, and literally he was a friend of a friend, and he was dealing with a really big thing in his life, kind of the end of a marriage type situation, and not in I almost said a fun way, not that it's ever fun, but it was like in that way that you're like, this person's really hurting. We had met him once or twice. And this is me in a nutshell, and then we will get back to the third time we got free food, I promise you. But this is me in a nutshell. We get a call from our friend, and he goes, hey, my buddy just found out like his marriage is like over and it's in a really messed up way. and he doesn't have anybody out there because our buddy had already moved home. So his friend is just out here. He doesn't really have anybody. And I remember you're on the phone with our friend, you know, hearing this, and you're like, oh, okay, you know. And basically he's like, could he come just sit with you? You know, could he just be? And I said, I don't know that the best thing for somebody who's like losing a marriage is to just like hang out with a good one. You know, I really thought that. I was like, I don't know, that seems kind of weird. It's like, hey, his car just got repossessed. Could he sit in yours while it idles? Yeah, I guess. But I just ordered a pizza. And I'm a monster. I was like, oh, God, you think he's going to want some of the pizza? Because in my head, you know, I've already done the math on it. Like, I already am agitated that I have to split it with you. That's always an agitation that I have where I go, my truest self, I want to eat this whole pizza. I know I can't and I shouldn't. And there's several reasons why I can't. But I've allocated half skis, you know, and I ordered a medium. If I would have known that.
I could share my half with him.
Yeah, I know. And you did. So he gets there, and this is the same guy who eats the hot dog like that. This is an impromptu thing. Do the right thing here, you know. So I'm testing his character at this point. Because my character is like, I'm very like East Coast about it. I'm like, I'll do it, but I am not loving it. Like, I'm not like, yay.
I didn't think yay, but I didn't think any negative about it.
Okay, I did. I thought pizza time. Nothing bums out. First off, what do I? I'm an American. What do I want to do? I want to eat my pizza with my eyes locked on a screen, not engage where I have to go. Okay, now I have to eat pizza like I don't eat pizza the way I eat it, which is like just, you know, like I'm like. And then I go, oh, would you like a slice of pizza? And he goes, he literally does. This is a cardinal sin. He goes, I'm not really hungry. I guess I'll just take a piece and kind of fiddle with it. And I go, don't. I could tell right away he was going to fiddle. I was like, he's not going to eat this. He's going to mess with it. He's going to manipulate it. You know what I mean? It's going to be completely off the table, but not go anywhere. And the first thing he does, cheese pizza, takes the cheese off. All of it. And I said, I don't know the full situation, obviously. And I'm not taking sides on whatever happened. But if she don't eat pizza that way and a jury finds out about that, I don't know that you're going to win. Is that how these things go? I don't know that you're going to win the case.
Oh, gosh.
If you're going to be pulling cheese off and eating a hot dog. Like, I was like, oh, boy. Luckily, he's thriving and doing great. He's absolutely crushing it.
Yeah.
I genuinely,
I'm
obviously.
so glad, yeah.
Because that night you're like, I feel gutted for this person.
Yeah,
obviously.
He's such a kind person. You're like, oh.
And it was a blind side, and it was a lot. And I honestly, I guess in a weird way, I was like, well, I do appreciate that our friend thought enough of us to be like, I think these are people that would do it and that would be someone decent to be around. I feel like we tried to, you know, inflate them, but be honest. I think really we were both just kind of like, I feel like whatever you want to say or feel or do is probably appropriate. Because we don't know either of you guys. I don't think we'd even ever met his person before.
I don't know.
So it was a lot of me just being like, this is, you know, I just don't have any, you know, I'm just here human to human.
Yeah.
And I am a little irritated about the pizza. I don't want to sidetrack us. I don't want, but if you're looking for a micro thing to focus on, I think it was a real dick move what you did to the pizza, because it's just sat there. It was just mangled and sitting there. Because that was the thing. It was take the cheese off, and it was like one bite.
Yeah.
Like you're doing me a favor. You know, everybody's had that where they go, no. I didn't mean, do you want some? Like you have to. You're not doing me a favor to suck down half of one edamame, but touch a bunch of them. That's not a favor to me. Have some or don't. But stand on business. Like if you don't want to split an app, don't split an app.
Well,
if you do want to split an app, say so when we're ordering apps.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Don't have me get my poke show up. I'm thinking two people poke.
Mm-hmm. Because we do, if it was another friend, we would have thought immediately, if it was a lot of different of our other friends, we would have thought, let's just order another pizza.
Yep. I don't know this
right
guy.
away.
I don't know this guy. Any friend I have, I go, we probably get another pie going. Because first off, I can be honest with my friends. Like, you know what I mean? I can go, you guys know I don't want you to touch the first pizza. There's another pizza coming. Yeah. And they'll go, what? And I go, nobody knew about this. This is impromptu. Whenever you called and said you need us, of course we're going to be there. That doesn't mean that you get to just start touching pizza right out of the gate. There's another pizza coming, but you don't get first pizza.
You don't get this pizza.
And also, if it's okay, I'd love to find out that maybe you're in the same place on the same show as me. Is there any chance that that's what you want on, kind of like while we just let you kind of compose yourself? We just bang out like a quick ep of whatever, like Breaking Bad. You know, where are you at right now on your watch list?
Across streamers.
Yeah.
List them all.
Name a streamer. We got them. I'll download a streamer if I don't. Stars? Ugh, God.
We're watching darn near anything, so.
Yeah. Are you watching darn near anything? Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
I think that's always funny because I think we watch so much, and then anybody that comes over, we never match on anything we're watching.
And they probably feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a feeling. We're just so self-centered that we're like, what? I watch everything. I mean, we do have a pretty broad spectrum. We watch a lot of reality TV. We watch a lot of scripted. We watch everything. You know what I mean? I'm like, you don't watch none of this stuff?
Yep.
Or they're always like a million miles behind, and it's like, don't say a thing. Don't say a thing about the movie The Outsiders. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But Ponyboy gets it, okay? He goes back into the burning church, and he saves those kids, okay? That's his redeeming, character arc moment, because he felt horrible about what he'd done. And if you haven't read the book or seen the film or watched the play, that's a you problem, bud. Don't touch my pizza. Third time we got free food was actually the first time.
Yes.
This is circa 2008.
To 2010? I don't know.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. Probably 2008.
We're freshly married. We're freshly homeowners. The economy and the housing market couldn't be stronger. It's booming. It's bustling. We're printing money, babes. It's 2008, but before the bad stuff. It's good to be us. And not just us. I mean, all of us at this point, baby. It is a good time. You got yourself a house. You're printing money, baby. Right? And we pull up to a Taco Bell with that coursing through our veins, just where we are as a country. It's going good. Somebody's going to be like, actually, historically, I go, I don't know. Just save your breath. Like, we get it. Quit our day jobs. We heard you loud and clear. Quit our day jobs, empty out our 401ks to get more recording equipment. We heard you loud and clear. Thank you for your support. And we pull up to Taco Bell. And this is back in the day. This is 2008. You order the menu. You're just like, bah, and I've heard of that. And give me 4 of those. And the cinnamon doodads and the whole shebang. And it comes up like $40. This is going to be 2-3 bags of food. Yeah. Right? Do you recall that? I mean, this is like, you're just like, I'm buying a stomach ache. Can I get some? And you know what? It's almost like if you were just being honest in that moment, you go, and I already got diarrhea. So I guess... What's good? What might slow it? Nacho. Yeah, let's do 4 sides of nacho cheese. That might I'm thinking of a binding agent at this point. I don't know. Let's see what that does to me. This is going to do something.
Yeah.
And then we pull up to the window and they hand the 3 bags and they just go, have a good night. And I pull away. And literally even in that moment, I just pull away because they did it with such an action that it was like kind of like a
get out of
like,
here. Yeah, we're busy.
And we pull away and I go, we didn't pay. And then I start going like, we didn't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm so celebratory. And I do kind of feel that we caused the 2008 housing crash.
Yeah.
We were riding too high.
Absolutely.
They had to clip our wings. Free Taco Bell.
Yeah. We were the witch from Thinner, except for we were like, pour some nacho cheese on those.
I need a binding agent, baby.
Oh my goodness. It is interesting because we go Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Ooh, couldn't be more at the bottom, right?
What do you mean?
Just health-wise and money-wise and character-wise.
But everybody I feel like this is true. Everybody has the same affinity for Taco Bell.
Oh, of
the
course.
idea of Taco Bell excites everyone.
Yes.
You could go to a billionaire and you go, hey, you want to get some Taco Bell? They're like, wait a minute. That's going to be quite fun.
Yeah.
What if we did get Taco Bell? I assume they're, I don't know, whatever that is, Baltic?
Then we went to a good Chinese restaurant, but it was probably not fast casual, but lower casual.
You're talking about the free
quick
food.
Yes.
So it's Taco Bell.
So Taco Bell, then City Walk.
It is a bomb.
But it's like to go. It's quick.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then
quick spot.
third one where we are now, which is the healthiest, which was our order.
Our order actually was not terribly unhealthy.
Yeah.
It was,
but then we did get the pizzas.
Woo!
It was like a nice Italian restaurant.
Nice.
So I feel like we just went like up.
The next one is we'll sit down at like some Michelin starred restaurant and someone will like die. And it'll be like a whodunit murder mystery. And at the end, we all go, I'm not paying.
They kept us here all night.
They kept us here all night.
They
Everybody's a
interrogated me.
suspect.
They split us up and they yelled in my face.
Yeah, and the lights kept going off, and then more people would be dead. And I was like, what the heck? I'm absolutely, like, I'm not paying for this. How many courses do we even get? It doesn't count that you brought it occasionally. And they always do what chefs do in those moments too. Like you're sitting there, they're flicking the lights off, somebody's dead. You're like, this is crazy. And they go, oh, for fun, you know what really warms my heart? What if I make you like a popper meal? Like, what if I make you like a baked potato with chili on top or something like that? And you're like, I didn't come here to watch you make poor people food. I came here to eat cubes covered in goo with a flour on top.
Yeah.
Duh. And then say things like, that mouthfeel. Right? Be that far up my own butt that I go.
We're not the girl who walks away in the menu with her cheeseburger.
No.
Mm-mm. We're like, we were here for the gross stuff.
Yeah, I'm here for the really gross stuff, actually. What do you want us to make? I don't know, something congealed? I shouldn't have to beg.
But also good stuff,
Slurping up congealed goo, going, mouthfeel. I like that it coats my entire mouth and throat, and I feel as though I'll choke. Oof. Those are our freebies, though.
Mm-hmm. Those are good.
They were pretty great.
Oh, those were great moments.
Great freebies out into this world.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good karma bump.
I think so.
Boop.
Yeah.
Boop.
I am sorry about that housing crash. Just like, because the Taco Bell, I mean, it's funny though, Taco Bell that night, that time, $40 getting you like 3 bags, 4 bags, whatever it was just tons. Mm-hmm. You zap me back in that car, I don't know. I don't play it exactly the same. Even knowing everything, I go, look, we all got lessons to learn here.
Yeah.
Right? Big banks have to learn their lesson, which is you can collapse literally a thing that's been solid as a rock for 100 years based on your almost Ponzi level scheming. We'll give you all your money back and then some. And then we'll put what's called PMI insurance for a regular person who can't come up with 20%, and they can foot the bill. And even if they pay and pay and pay and they never miss a payment, you never give it back, banks. You learn anything yet, dumb banks? Huh? You learn anything yet? What are we going to have to do next time? Have to have us pay in full for the whole house, or sign our life away, or sign up for a loan where you hit us with PMI, but we also, if we don't pay every single time on time, you just, take the house away from us when we die or something, where you can't give it to a family member, or we're always leasing the land? What next, banks? What do we have to teach you? But I would do it for the Taco Bell.
Any more thoughts, feelings, jokes?
No, I think I'm good.
Love you.
Love you.
We didn't hit record. We didn't hit record.